Good morning. It is Saturday, April 11th, Masters Saturday. And we're out on the road this morning, we're listening. Haven't heard much on public this morning. Birds are hammering on private behind me, but it's actually the opener of youth season this morning. But my season 1 here in Wisconsin starts on Wednesday, but the weather doesn't look great from honestly tonight until Wednesday morning. So I thought I'd get out and give a listen this morning. It's nice, calm, crisp, beautiful morning here. But I picked a spot that I'm interested in. Haven't heard much. I'm gonna drive around here in a minute and see what's flown out in all these fields around this area, but this is just option number 1. I got a couple options picked out for next week, probably Thursday, because like I said, the weather doesn't look very good. But either way, heard my first gobble this morning. It's always the best. But we're gonna get back in the car and drive around, and we'll see you probably Thursday morning somewhere. Getting fired up. Let's go. Let's go.
They told us the hunting industry was full.
That every story had already been told.
And every spot was already on a map.
But we aren't here to follow the crowd.
We're here to keep the traditions alive.
And do it entirely
Our way. I'm Alex.
I'm Gracie.
I'm Larry.
And we're Badger State Pursuits.
So this bird that's got over here that I just showed you, he's on private, but the woods back here are all public. And there's a pile of them back in there. He's on the move right now. So that's another option for next week. Got a deer out here too. Well, we finally made it. It's Thursday morning. And when I told you guys the weather wasn't going to be good, I meant it. Holy smokes. Just like probably the rest of Wisconsin, we got a ton of water. So where I'm standing currently, where I last left you on Saturday, I was looking at that field. That field is this direction, probably 700 yards. And it's tough to tell exactly, but there's a bird gobbling down there right now. So where we're standing on this road. There's public behind me. There's public down this road. This is public. So I just want to stand here and listen for a while. And see if something gobbles closer. If not, we'll probably head down that way when it gets a little bit later in the morning and see if we can make a play on that one. But he's hammering over there. It's quiet, so he's a far ways away, but it does kind of dip down and then rise back up. So a lot of terrain in between him and I, but Hopefully one gobble's closer. Alright, we've made our decision. There's one bird that's a touch closer that I think might be right on the edge of public, so we're gonna get in the car, we're gonna drive down this way. And while they're still gobbling on the limb, we're gonna try to get a better pinpoint of where he's at. We're gonna make a move on these turkeys. It's just so open up here. I think we can go a little bit yet. Alright, we've moved up about 100 yards, 200 yards. We're not far from that field edge. Gonna give it a try here and see. If not, we're probably gonna work down that way. If not, probably skedaddle and go try to find somewhere that has goblin birds. I just heard a bird gobble, but he's a long ways away. He's out in that field. I think it was a bird gobble. Oh yeah, definitely a bird gobble. He's answering. I think he's in that field though. We'll probably move up 50, 75 yards. See if we can get him to come a little closer. Yeah. Alright. Finally got one to answer. It's been slow going. We're gonna move up a little bit here. The only problem is between him and I is that river. So, hopefully, he wants to cross that. There's a small chunk of public on the other side of the river. But there's just no easy way to get over there. Probably gonna sit here for a few minutes and just see if anything pops up on this side. We're gonna make one last ditched effort here before we move on to a different spot. A bird just gobbled, but it's across the creek. And I'm just gonna say screw it, we're gonna go try it. Hopefully we don't drop anything in the water or get swept away by the currents. There's not a whole bunch of room over there, so we'll see how it goes. But they're over there. Just gotta get them to come over here. Alright, we made it across the river. I called one time, 3 birds gobbled. that if I was going to do this self-filming, that I wasn't going to let the camera get in the way. And that if I didn't get the shot on camera, I didn't get the shot on camera. Well, I didn't hold myself to that right there. And it cost me a shot at those birds. I told you all we had to do was get across the river. Oh, man. As soon as I sat down here, all of a sudden I thought I heard drumming. And I looked up, and sure enough, here he comes right across the top of this ridge. Last year I shot a turkey, and it happened so fast I didn't really get like a zoomed in shot. I just went wide and then had to edit it out. So that's, for some reason, that went through my mind right there of I wanted to get a zoomed in. So I looked, and they were both coming across right into this opening right here that I got. And I took one last peek at the camera to make sure that was on them. And they must have seen me move or seen the gun move or something. Oh, man. Happens like that, though. Happens so fast. I mean, we sat across that river for the last hour and a half with nothing. And we pop over here and have two birds within 35 yards in minutes. Oh, man. Dang. I don't see him yet. Oh, he's hard right. Probably gonna have to let him pass. Unless he comes out in front. He's gonna have to take the same path that those other two are just about to take. I can hear him drumming. Oh, I see him. He's hard to the right. He's walking right at me. I can't move. Oh, I could kill him so easily, but I can't move. He's walking to the left now. I lost him now. He might pop up on my gazelle though. I don't know what to tell you. When it's not your day, it's not your day, I guess. First two came through, like I mentioned to you guys before. You guys know the story. Idiot looked at the camera one more time. they busted me or got nervous. So I just got done talking to the camera about how that all happened. Sulking, wiping away my tears. And another bird gobbles in the same spot. So this time I get myself ready. Had the camera pointed right to this opening over here that I had ready for these two. And instead he takes a hard right and he comes down 30 yards right to my right. The problem is, A, I wasn't ready for that. B, I'm sitting in this hole and I've got this log that's jammed up to my right side. So I couldn't swing. But I mean, he was right there. He was 30 yards, killing range easy. And instead, I thought maybe I was gonna just let him be for a second, and he was gonna turn around and work his way back up the same direction that those two came from. But he just turned and he walked straight away. And now, Mother Nature feels bad for me and is now pouring tears down my body as it's raining. Oh, damn. Like I said, all I had to do was get across the river. Get to keep hunting. That's all I can say. Get to keep hunting. Let's go do some more of that.